just got worse, guys.
The cup's gone. Going to the Tail of the Dragon. Miata's at the gap. Gingium at the gap. So this is going to be my first time going to Miata's at the Gap. Not going to the Gap, I've been to the Gap twice, but Miata's at the Gap. What Miata's at the Gap is it's a huge Miata meetup at the Tail of the Dragon. Hundreds, if not thousands of Miatas there, a bunch of vendors, a bunch of driving, and a bunch of fun. We're bringing the Rally Miata, obviously, and Molly, and we're street driving them there, no trailer, hence why we've got a whole bunch of fuel. The closest gas station with the 85 to the Tail of the Dragon is 2 hours away, each way, so a 4-hour round trip. We've spent a lot of work in the past week getting both of the cars ready. Hopefully it's gonna go well. Our first stop is to an ethanol station to fill up. With us, we've got Steve and his Fiesta over there, and Mike and his Infiniti. Neither of them look quite like Miatas, but they'll blend in. I think we're ready to go. Daniel and cameraman Kurt are gonna be in the Rally Miata, me and Audrey and Molly. At the beginning at least, we're gonna swap around. It's not raining yet, so that's good. Because Rally Miata don't got doors. Before we drive off, I wanna show you guys a couple of exciting things. The first of Gingium Fab handmade metal products. This is a NA Miata keychain. If you couldn't tell that, then you can just go ahead and unsubscribe. Clearly it's an NA Miata. Look, it's even got pop-ups. We cut these on the plasma cutter, then I sand them and clean up all the edges with the die grinder. We even sharpen the little bottle opener. Yeah, oh! Yeah, these are bottle openers too. These are made out of stainless steel, so they're nice and stiff, and they're not gonna rust in your pockets. We have 10 of these, just 10. 10 of these on emindustries.com. If they sell well, then maybe I'll make more. So check it out. And then we also have 2 new t-shirts over on the website as well. Miata Gang and Molly the Miata, both of which were inspired by this trip. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Let's head out.
What's up, brother? First stop?
First stop. My ears are droning a little bit too. The drone's really bad in that thing. I know it's worse than the Rally Miata, but the steering feels pretty good right now.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's a little sway. Feels like a truck still.
Yeah, but have you yeah. At least it doesn't have plane anymore.
There's no plane.
$100 worth of E.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think I just felt raindrops. Odds are me and Daniel are going to get soaked.
Sure. Want a Red Bull?
I do not. I'm sponsored by Viper Energy. I can't do that. Well, now that there's 200 pounds of E85 on the back of the Rally Miata, me and Daniel are good to go. Our next stop is going to be Blood Mountain. I think we're supposed to be there. We're supposed to be there at 10. We're already a little bit behind, but I think it's about 45 minutes from us, so. Chilly in this thing, for real. The air out
I think we're like an hour away from our Airbnb. The roads are getting really fun, but it stinks because this thing's obviously the slow poke.
Bro,
No fault to you, I'm not saying.
look, it's gonna be ripped.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
On the road again, boys. We just entered North Carolina.
Burger basket. Burger
Basket. Had the burger basket.
One
See if
dog.
it's any good. It looks good. How much is it for Portillo's burger?
Portillo's? You good?
Very good.
On the road again.
We have 35 gallons. Well, technically like 25 gallons. Well, plus 10, plus 5, so 40 gallons.
Do some math.
We have 40 gallons to last us the weekend. Molly's at a little over half a tank, like 5/8 of a tank. So we're gonna see what the Rally Miata's at. So the Rally Miata's getting 60 miles a gallon.
Ish.
Not very good.
They're only
But to be
10
fair,
gallons,
had a lot of weight on it, and it's very not aerodynamic with the doors. I think the doors actually made a big difference for aerodynamics. But it used to get like 25. So this took 4.5 gallons. Rally Miata took 6. It's a little scary, but I mean, if we have to take it easy a day, then we have to take it easy a day. All right, we are heading to Fontana now, where Miata's at the Gap actually is.
Yeah, it broke up. It popped and then fell out of boost, and I was like, what the fuck? And I tried to roll back into it, and it's making like 1 pound of boost.
Coupler blew off.
That's all what happened?
Yeah, that's all that happened.
Hey, but
so we
Molly
need
was
some
getting the
zip
gap.
ties. We need to do like a second gear roll at some point.
I was in second.
Oh, I was
he
in
wasn't.
third. I was at the top of third. That's crazy. Fix the Rally Miata. We're gonna retry a 35 roll.
Yeah.
Which one's faster?
Caleb's getting chopped, bro. I'm about to chop.
Also, you gotta be careful. Don't bang it too hard
I'm
and
not.
pop the shifter out.
I didn't that time either.
'Cause that would be a bad day. Unfortunately, as soon as we pulled out of the gas station onto the highway, the lane merged into one lane.
The lane in.
And this was the last 2-lane road until we reached Fontana. But maybe we can do it tomorrow.
Of course, the first curvy road we get on, a damn dump truck is in the way.
It's like, hell, bro, that shouldn't even be up here. You don't need no rock up here. Ain't nothing but a big old rock on top of a rock, bro.
More rock on top of the rock. Bro, he's right.
There's a rock, truck, driving, rocks, up, another rock.
Another rock.
Another rock. It's an unfortunate series of events we're having here. Stuck in some traffic.
We're at a fucking red light that somebody just decided to put here.
There's not a red light.
Yeah, there is, bro. It says stop here when red, and it's a red light.
Yeah, but it's like just road work. It's not like a...
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just decided to put it there, bro. It's just a makeshift red light. You shall pass. Finally, bro.
Driving up to Fontana was one of the coolest experiences ever because the closer you got, the more Miatas you saw. But after a few more minutes of driving, we were there at Miatas at the Gap. There's lots of Miatas. So I guess can we just park wherever? Yep, guess so. And after that, we walked around and looked at all of the Miatas. The variety of different cars here was insane. Twin Yerbo.
The twin year.
Was it? You saw the-
I've got a Volvo I can race with it.
Let's say, how reliable you think that is compared to yours?
I don't know. It's here.
The Volvo would get shot.
I don't know about that. One of the next builds I want to do is one of these with a Hayabusa. Because it's, I believe it's, yeah, it's rear engine, rear mid-engine. This right here was probably my favorite car at the event. It combines my two loves, mini trucks and Miatas. I believe it's a Datsun truck on an NC Miata unibody, but don't quote me on that. But in terms of actual Miatas, this was my favorite. Love the color, love the engine setup, love the build. Plus, the guys at Track Prep Performance were awesome. We were like non-jokingly saying it's sick while walking up, and then we noticed that. That's a really small scooter. How do you ride that?
You don't, bro.
It's just for looks?
Definitely just for looks.
But after walking around for about an hour, it was time to do what we came here to do. Drive. Now the Tail of the Dragon is really busy on these big events, so we drove over to a local road which is arguably better than the Tail of the Dragon, Moonshine 28. And so ladies and gents, let's do some rips. Be careful, don't bang it too hard and pop shifter out. That'll be a bad day.
What happened, Daniel?
Can't handle that driver mod. That shit all floppy doppy.
Shifter popped out on this run.
It needs a Viagra, bro. I came out of that corner and it hooked up, and I was trying to catch up to Caleb.
I know, I felt it.
I was trying to catch up to Caleb, and I was like, I'm catching him, and I hit it into third, and as soon as I did it, it went in, but I hit it in too hard because it popped out forward. We were ripping though.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I put it down in second, we were cooking.
I was kind of scared.
So
we're fucked.
Things just got worse, guys.
The cup's gone.
The cup's gone?
The bushing's gone.
The bushing is gone.
Bro, we're fucked.
What?
Bushing fell out.
No.
Yeah, it's gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the bushing's gone. It's not in there. Does anyone have like a light or anything?
Here. Oh, I literally asked if we should bring the light. And we didn't.
I mean, it's not down here. It's not gonna be down here.
What's it look like?
It's a small white bushing about yay big.
Damn.
Do you two want to both go?
Searching for the bushing now, so hopefully we can find it, but odds are we're not gonna find it.
Damn, with a trailer.
God.
Wait, you weren't.
I worked
you
for
weren't-
UPS, bro. They would have fired me whenever I was doing that.
Yeah, so he came by and I pointed and I told Audrey like, oh, he's got the part we need, jokingly.
Yeah.
And then he slammed on the brakes and then did a U-ey and came up. And I was like, I didn't mean to make you stop. You wouldn't believe it, but this thing's got a Subaru engine in it.
Yeah.
And I need that shifter part. And he like laughed. And
Yeah, for real. If we can get it to go into second.
Oh, I see. No, I think I can make it so you can shift it slowly. But I need to clean it because it's really greasy. So step one is to use some brake clean and clean it, and then just duct tape the shit out of it.
Sounds like good steps to me.
And after a lot of brake clean and duct tape later.
Hey.
All right, but we can't be ripping on it though.
I mean, you can.
No, bro. It's literally just duct tape packed in there.
Hey, and what
But now we have
again?
a way to fix it.
Yeah, well, so I'm just gonna leave this off. If it pops out, you just have to get that ball back into the duct tape cup.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna bang any gears. I'm
Yeah,
gonna shift it
yeah,
over.
yeah.
No matter
That's what you
what.
should have been doing this entire time.
I mean, I didn't even bang it. You can
Yeah,
watch.
in the video, well, you can't really watch it because the speaker's in the way, but but it was like just like a.
I knew this was gonna. Maybe this is why. Daniel, when you shift, kind of push down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way to fix it is in Audrey's hands.
Cause see, look, I done got comfortable shifting it. I was like, bro, the shifter's good. Like, it ain't
Doesn't
going.
always
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's my first official fix with duct tape. I almost didn't bring the duct tape. I was like, am I gonna need this? So glad I did.
Oh god. You always bring duct tape and zip ties, bro. Come on. You have
Tape and
to.
zip ties, bro. So after that little mishap was fixed, we switched cars and drove the rest of the way down 28 to dinner.
Just take it easy for a little bit, bro. You got it. I believe in you.
This thing feels so much better. Oh my god.
Don't be overconfident.
We're good at this.
So we stopped for dinner, Fat Buddies. That was my first time driving the Rally Miata on a tight road and pushing it. This might be a controversial statement. I think the Rally Miata is more fun than Molly.
I don't know. It's definitely way less dialed.
Well, sure, but that's what makes it fun. Like, we went into a corner, and I heard it go, I'm like, this is awesome. I don't know, I'm really,
You weren't even pushing it.
oh no,
Yeah.
I'm really excited to drive it tomorrow. That's sick.
How is that?
And I gotta say, morning drives in the mountains are some of my favorite. The air is cool. It's usually foggy because the rising sun is evaporating all the dew on all of the trees, and it's just a beautiful landscape. But after about an hour drive, we got to our breakfast destination and enjoyed the beautiful small town of Bryson City, North Carolina. Mine's a little warm.
Dude, I got the
What'd you
banana
get?
Fontana.
Banana
It's
Fontana.
got banana, cinnamon, and
I can smell the
caramel.
banana.
It tastes like banana.
Well, that's good. It is a banana drink. I got a spicy coffee. It's not spicy. Some sort of cayenne pepper on it. Not pepper, cayenne. Yeah, it's some sort of spicy pepper thing. This morning at Fontana was my favorite part of the trip because we had a little fan meetup. Wasn't anything official, I just put a post out on Instagram, but still, I probably met 20, 30 of you guys. It was absolutely awesome getting to meet each and every one of you. There was one person who had even flown all the way from Sweden to come to this event. So thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. But instead of just hanging out, we're doing a run with all of the cars. I don't know if all these people are subscribers, but at least a lot of them are. So that's sick. Let's take a look. Rally Miata, Molly. Miata. Hello. You can say hi to the camera if you want. Hey, what's up? NB. Hey, hello. What kind of car is this? Yeah? All right, cool. Hey, another guy. Oh, this is getting a little chaotic. Yeah. Listen. I'm a YouTuber, I'm not a planner, okay? I'm not good at planning, good at making YouTube videos, that's about it. Anyway, we're gonna go. I'm driving the Rally Miata, loaded up with fuel. Now for this subscriber drive, we decided to go ahead and try to drive the Tail of the Dragon. We knew it was gonna be super crowded and therefore super slow, but you know, with this big of a group, that's probably for the best. And man, looking at this footage, it's freaking sweet to see how many cars we got driving in this group. Unfortunately, the Tail of the Dragon was actually worse than we expected. We ran into not one, but 2 accidents.
Oh shit. I see. That makes more sense. Hope he's okay.
The first one was minor, we were able to drive around it, but the second one, they actually closed the road and we had to turn around as a big group.
They're making everyone turn around up there.
From what I know, everybody's okay, but I'm not 100% sure. And unfortunately, a Miata did cause the worst of the 2 accidents. I don't know the full story around that one either, but on the way back, we were able to find some clear roads to have a little bit of fun on. Be able to see, but thank you. Now, believe it or not, at this point, I was actually kind of sick and tired of driving. So I let a couple of my friends drive both the Rally Miata and Molly. Let's see what they have to think about it.
Man, I really don't fit in this car.
No, you
I feel like I've grown since I've owned one of these.
You really do not fit. It's like all in your knees.
All right, here we go.
It's so smooth.
like a down like sweeper, and like I guess I hit some gravel and it unsettled it a little bit, and then it was like no, we're good. Like it didn't even feel like out of my control. It was just kind of like a okay, we're good.
We're running in that next.
Yeah, that one's gonna be scary.
Okay.
I think I'm short shifting it too. He's gonna like flash it on the screen. He's gonna be like, yes, you are. I don't know what it revs to, so I don't want to blow it up. The way that it rolls into boost, like it forces you into boost. I know that doesn't make sense to you.
It doesn't, but do you think?
I saw that counter steer.
That's the most I've gotten to slide out.
Really?
That was sick, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is so cool. Watch this. Oh, dude. If you just black out the screen and just have the audio on that, it probably sounds so bad. Watch this. Oh, dude. The Miata shouldn't be like this. It's not fair. As far as like what you could hope for in like a mountain carver or just like a dialed either track or street or mountain pass, 10 out of 10. 100%. Like,
This is what a Miata does to you kids. Look at that smile. Joshy, rating out of 10?
I would give it a 7. It was
Okay.
well, the expectancy was crazy. I'm gonna be like, but it was like,
Yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world.
It's not that it was so
nice.
fast. I
Like
think it was
on-
because it was so dialed.
yeah. Well, on the
That's
rating,
it.
On the rating of like smoothness, 10 out of 10.
There you go.
On the rating of wild, crazy, I'm like 7.
All right, so she made.
Have you ridden in the Volvo?
No,
No,
she hasn't.
I've not.
So she made
It's
it-
broken right now.
She made. I can't see anything out of this car.
Oh my god, my heart just went
play the tracks back to back, where Molly,
Yeah.
I'm talking the entire time. Bro, that feels so much more dialed.
It's so smooth.
I'm just like talking
Casually.
This one, I'm like.
But it's fun. Like, did you get it to understeer at all?
No, I was too scared.
Yeah, it is scary because you usually have like no feeling for the
By
steering.
the time we got back, I started getting, because the clutch has a lot of travel on this, and
Yeah.
so there's like a couple of things like mechanically I had to get used to. So
Yeah.
I got more comfortable towards the end.
Now, what you guys didn't see is that while Hunter was driving the Rally Miata, I was driving Steve's Fiesta ST, and Steve was driving Molly. Now, unfortunately, the GoPro died on Steve, but let's take you for a ride in his Fiesta.
Are you gonna talk to them now or no?
So yeah, we're driving Steve's. Oh damn, that thing sounds crazy behind you. We're driving Steve's Fiesta because it's kind of like a better Honda Fit, right? Actually, no, I didn't say that. I want a Honda Fit, or shit, I already have one of those.
Fiesta ST.
I want a Fiesta ST. It's got so much grip, and it's really easy to drive. Is Steve back there? Yes, he is. That's good.
Is that an LSD in it? That's so
Yeah.
cool. Dude, no, Macy's called
It's got a good amount of torque too. It's just stage 2 tune.
Stage 2 tune. Yeah, all right.
That's good. I really like a Fiesta ST. I knew I'd like it too, because I've driven Hunter's car, and it's just a better version of Hunter's car.
Well, I don't know about better.
It's lighter.
It's a smaller version.
Yeah, it's true. Smaller, sure.
And even after this crazy weekend, there was still one more crazy thing to do. My friend over at Nap Motorsports offered to let me drive their slightly modified NC. He claims it's the best Miata and it will put NAs to shame.
Here's the NC. Do you want to say anything about it?
About 2 weeks ago, put VIDS, wheels, tires, brakes on it, and intake, and it's better than the NA.
That's a wild claim. Turbo K Series NA is worse than a bolt-on boat.
Yeah.
But let's find out. Let's drive it.
And you're driving an NC with Super Miata Zeta suspension on it,
Okay.
with touring springs
Okay.
that we've all hammered around the dragon and have gone, why do we have NAs and NBs? Which is really
I
frustrating.
hope I don't, and well, maybe I do hope. I don't know. We'll see.
So it's got 200 treadwear, semi-slick 225s,
Okay.
and some G-lock pads, some really cool coilovers and AC.
Yeah, the AC is nice.
The
It's
AC
blowing
is-
right now.
yeah.
It's still a 2 liter, right?
Still a 2 litre.
Alright.
So what we did, so I flew in with, so I'm from Boffey, we're a UK MX-5
Okay.
parts place.
Yep.
And I flew into Rochester with Stefan from NAP.
Mhm.
We flew this together overnight, did an intake, did all the coilovers, rolled the arches, did the brakes,
Just like
tuned the car.
when did that happen?
We finished on Sunday night and then drove Monday morning.
Wow.
So drove from Rochester, which is 800 miles.
Damn, you drove this 800 miles.
Yeah. And
I mean, it does have AC, so there you go.
yeah, it's a lot easier. So it does have sway bars as well.
Okay.
And it does have like adjustable drop links, but they're a little bit worn. So, oh, there's cops that way. So have you had right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm silent because I'm focused.
Yeah. No, I'm
Because-
with you.
Man, this NA's keeping up with me.
I mean, he's got a lot more horsepower
Yeah.
and cylinders than we do.
I'm impressed though. Man, this thing has got so much grip.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Alright, now the Fiesta feels slow compared to this.
Whoa, shots fired. He can't keep up in the corners.
No, he can't.
No. So
This-
it doesn't
yeah, this
get
corner
it does
sucks.
not get unsettled on these.
What is that?
It does not get unsettled on road surface changes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, be mindful, but
Yeah. Don't have to worry too much about it.
No.
And it's like torquey. I'm only at 4,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Like, wow. This is so cool having that NA right now.
See what I mean?
Oh my god.
Yeah. And these are the touring spring rates.
Yeah,
they just can't respond the same.
No, and it's just like, the NA is a little less predictable when it's got like a lot of horsepower and a laggy turbo, and this is just dialed and like, I've driven it for literally less than 5 minutes and I feel like I could do really pretty good.
You just hustled it, so you know, you did pretty well.
Nice. Yeah, but I don't think I ever got it to like skirt the tires at all.
You did not, no. But that's probably because as well, like half the time with like an NA and NB, when they're skirting the tires, it's because it doesn't have the droop travel to keep it in contact. It's not really the limit of the tire. It's the travel and the way the shock holds the road.
Man, you really know your stuff.
Hey, we'll have a conversation later on.
People make fun of NCs for being the boat Miata because they're like 50 pounds heavier than an NB or something.
So this is a PRHT, so it's the heaviest of them. And
oh wow,
what does it feel like?
Yeah, I mean, it does not feel heavy at all. But I think it's kind of widely becoming known in the Miata community that they're the fastest, like out of the box Miata.
So the RX-8, which this is the same platform, is the stiffest chassis, one of the stiffest chassis you can buy, right? There you go.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Travel can be a little sketchy though. Yeah, I can't. I would be scared to ride in this with like you, because you know what you're doing more than I do. So now my next build is probably gonna be an NC. Can I see the intake? Because you were talking about it.
So it's a 3-inch. We just whipped it up over the weekend. So 3-inch down. And
They just go in.
actually is all the way in here.
Oh,
Yeah. A little sketchy in the rain.
Somewhere there. Yeah, and you do a bunch of really cool fab on all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm hoping right now I do a lot of NA and B platforms.
Yeah.
Nobody really does a lot for the NC, so I'm trying to.
You want to be an NC guy?
Okay. There's loads of options because the issue with the NC, the 2 litres, is they like to oil starve and rattle bearings.
Yikes.
So the first project that I'm badgering him to do is a big old
oil
sub,
pan.
big old
Nice.
pan.
Yeah. Is there like, is it easy to fit one in there?
There's some vendors that.
Yeah, there's space. That's what us fabricators like. But there's space.
And then just a 2.5 swap ITBs, high compression.
Hey, ITVs and high compression.
2-inch header, best Miata.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't driven an ND yet, so I can't say that. And I'm still an NA guy at heart. If these had pop-ups, then maybe. And with that, it was time to pack up both the Miatas and drive the 200 miles home. Thankfully, we had just enough E85 to make it all the way back and witness this glorious sunset. So that's that. That was Volvo's at the Miata's at the Gap. I had an absolutely fantastic time. The only thing I wish is that we had more time. You know, we weren't planning on going to Miata's at the Gap because I always forget about it until like 2 weeks before, and then all the things are booked. But we were able to find a place kind of close, and so that's why we ended up going. But next year, we're gonna go for all 4 days. I'm gonna have a cooler Miatas, maybe, I don't know, but it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So mark your calendars, guys. Next Miatas at the Gap. Pretty much it, I think. Thank you again to everyone who came out and said hi. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be posting clips from this video as in separate videos, so, you know, hope you're okay with that. Don't forget to check out the keychains and the 2 t-shirts. Another way you can support the channel is to check out Patreon, where in the next video, we work on the drift truck. Finally, we're gonna get that thing done before the end of the season and do some rips. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Later.